officers from multiple departments are desperately searching for a 19-year-old who is inside this car after he fled on foot following a violent police confrontation. But what they don't yet realize is that he is just as determined to escape as they are to catch him.
Passing 4th Street here, so eastbound.
It's around 9:20 a.m. on Saturday, March 16th, 2024, and these Roscoe police officers in Illinois are rushing out of the station and into their squad cars to urgently locate 19-year-old Ray Castro after he fled on foot during a traffic stop. But what they don't know is that this is only the beginning of a much bigger chaos than the one Ray has already caused.
Same one hitting around downtown. Green Hill, Ray Castro, 1078 shots fired.
Copy, suspect Ray Castro.
This was not just a desperate moment where Ray suddenly bolted from the officers. Around 9:10 a.m. that morning, South Beloit Police Detective Reed pulled over a red Saturn Outlook SUV for speeding on Illinois Route 251. The driver was a 17-year-old girl, while Ray sat in the front passenger seat in a ski mask. Although the girl handed over her driver's license, Ray gave the officer a fake name, but the officer quickly uncovered his real identity and discovered he had 2 violent felony warrants against him, prompting him to call for backup.
Black hair, straight pants, vest.
Copy, all units, 1078 is going to be a shots fired at the male Hispanic running eastbound by the name of Ray Castro, male Hispanic, black hair, right hand. Units at 1078 now with shots fired.
Lead medical route. Very cool. 4 seconds. Female gunshot wound.
Copy, getting medical started for a female with a gunshot wound. Any officers injured?
No officers injured.
When backup officers arrived, the officer asked Ray to step out of the SUV, but he immediately began resisting violently. Police already knew the young girl from previous contacts and were aware she was in a relationship with Ray. When the officer opened the passenger door to handcuff him, Ray started wrestling with the officer and physically pulled him partially inside the SUV. As the officer attempted to turn off the ignition, Ray overpowered him, restarted the vehicle, and ordered his girlfriend to step on it. By this point, the 17-year-old girl had already called her mother, who was listening on speakerphone. As both her mother and another officer repeatedly warned her, yelling, "Don't do it," the panicked teen followed Ray's command and slammed on the gas pedal while Detective Reed was still trapped and pinned underneath Ray inside the moving vehicle. The girl also struck another officer with the SUV, though he managed to avoid being run over. Fearing for his life, Detective Reed then fired his service weapon, striking the girl in the right leg as the SUV sped across the highway before crashing into a ditch. But while officers rushed to assist the injured girl and secure the crash scene, Ray managed to break free, evade a taser deployment, and flee on foot toward the nearby Mactown Lodge. As the girl's parents rushed to the hospital near the crash site, radio traffic captured conversations between dispatchers and hospital staff regarding the unfolding incident.
Hi, this is Tabitha at the Beloit Hospital Emergency Room. I'm to help a family locate their 17-year-old daughter who was just involved in a shooting. Our officers said that Winnebago handled the call, so family's here at our hospital, though, and we don't have the patient. Are you guys able to tell us where she was transported?
Do you have her name? If one of the family members and a phone number, we'll have to...
Yeah, it's mom and dad's here. Do you want me just to get their name and number? Do you want to talk to them?
Yeah. I can't tell them over the phone. We'll have to have an officer contact them.
So the officer has to call them? Okay.
Yeah.
The girl was arrested and eventually transported to Rockford Hospital for treatment of her gunshot wound. But if Detective Reed and the rest of the South Beloit police officers believed they were about to corner Ray near the Mactown Lodge, they were badly mistaken, because Ray already had plans of his own. After escaping from the crash scene, Ray walked into the Mactown Lodge and held a 78-year-old man at knife point while he was cleaning the bar. Ray demanded the man's keys before fleeing in a stolen maroon 2004 Chevrolet Trailblazer.
It's going to be Mactown Lounge. Done for. If we could have a deputy en route, the carjacking occurred here. I've got the victim here.
By now, officers know that Ray is unpredictable, perhaps armed, dangerous, and desperate to escape. And as Beloit police officers join the pursuit to assist with regional containment, they still have no idea that this chase is far from over.
1720 after a turn around. Is there a unit still playing on foot with the suspect is armed? If I have no idea the direction of travel.
He went eastbound. Not sure if he's armed or not.
You want us to set a perimeter?
Yeah, that would be a bad idea.
All units around, we need to set up a perimeter. Unknown if the suspect is armed at this time. We're going to start the perimeter. Where do you need him?
But for Detective Reed, the officer that Ray had trapped inside the SUV, this entire ordeal was nothing short of deja vu. Back on July 22nd, 2021, a 16-year-old Ray had already fled from officers when Reed attempted to stop him. Then, nearly a year later, on July 10th, 2022, Ray and two other young men robbed a gas station at gunpoint in Woodstock, Illinois. Just 2 days later, they crashed their getaway car in West Allis, Wisconsin. Despite those serious charges, Ray failed to appear for a mandatory McHenry County court hearing on August 9th, 2023. His bond was officially forfeited on September 15th, and felony arrest warrants were issued on October 10th, 2023. Those same warrants ultimately led Detective Reed to initiate this traffic stop, which has now spiraled into a shooting and multi-agency pursuit that none of the officers anticipated. But just when it seems like Ray may have slipped out of their hands again, Roscoe Police Sergeant Lewis notices the same maroon SUV with Ray in it.
1720 is at Prairie Hill 251. I'm going to push towards Willowbrook.
Prairie Hill 251.
Put out a description over here.
That word subject's going to be a Ray Castro.
Sweatshirt, blue jeans. Ran eastbound from Prairie Hill North 2nd, north side of the road.
Is he south of the quarry? I got a maroon SUV leaving, maroon Trailblazer towards 251. Hoodie, male Hispanic, he's taking off.
Not full suspect, maroon SUV, Chevy Trailblazer, taking off.
We're westbound on Prairie Hill.
Westbound on Prairie Hill, anybody got sticks in the area?
We're crossing railroad tracks coming up to Door Road, Prairie Hill Door Road westbound. It'll be a maroon Chevy Trailblazer. It's a Wisconsin 28. I can't copy it yet. Speed's 95. Continuing westbound light traffic. Speed 75. 95.
Copy. Continuing westbound.
We're blue the stop sign at Door Road. Continuing westbound. Westbound past Whittemore, continuing westbound, going to incoming traffic, we're at speed 75.
Network, keep it coming.
We're slowing down in front of the Dollar General, we're continuing westbound, speed's about 65.
You got an ambulance coming for this female, correct?
Where we go?
I saw the ambulance station at Prairie Hill and Willowbrook.
Their staging is at the Casino approach.
Willowbrook.
We just pressed Blackhawk, continuing westbound, crossing the river. We're turning onto Rood Avenue, continuing northbound Rood Avenue. We'll be on Sherrill here in a second. Just past Center, blue stop sign at Center. We're stopping at Sherlin. We're gonna turn eastbound on Sherlin, going into Blewett.
Northbound 8, northbound 8.
But what these officers don't yet realize is that Ray is just as determined to escape as they are to stop him. And eventually, it is going to force one of them into taking an extreme measure.
And we're through St. Lawrence. Eastbound on Portland, eastbound on Portland.
Gotta get somebody on the bridges.
Still eastbound, still eastbound. Continuing eastbound, we're about 75 miles an hour.
Traffic's picking up, modern traffic. Stop sign, almost 1050. Hold on.
It looked like about crashed there for a second. Still going eastbound. We're gonna be pulling up, getting downtown by the auto parts store. We're at 5th Avenue.
Portland and 5th Street, Portland and 5th Street. Passing 4th Street here, still eastbound. Anybody want to get
Continuing eastbound, we're going over the river. .325 still eastbound, passing Pleasant here. Approaching Woodward.
Hold the red light here.
Going into Woodward Avenue, we're getting into an apartment area, White and Woodward.
For the light at Park Avenue, continuing.
North on Prairie Ave. Looks like we got a bullet squad with us. East on strong, east on strong.
Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired!
I'm good. You guys good?
343 is going to be law enforcement shots fired by Illinois.
Shots fired.
2.
TAC 27 CM20. I need you to notify 7 King 1. I didn't yeah, they shot. So we got one down. We got an individual here and this.
I'm good. Pull them out. You guys done it all? Yes.
A resident's home surveillance camera in the area also captured the chase, Ray's attempt to flee after the pit maneuver, his crash into the sergeant's patrol car, and the actions the sergeant ultimately had to take to protect both himself and the other officers on scene.
Mine's in my car. You boss? No, I said good. He hit the squad. I don't think I got hit. Why don't you split that way for right now, man? Yeah. Let's get over here, alright? Alright.
You okay, bud?
Yeah, I'm good. He hit my door. I thought I was going to get pissed.
Yeah,
I rammed him. So,
Coming off of,
You alright?
yeah, I'm good, brother.
Okay, where's he at?
The suspect, he's not moving. He's dead.
Coming off strong.
Okay. Alright.
Nah, you're good, boss. Killed that lady, I think.
Why
don't you take a seat right here?
You want
Yeah, thanks, bro. I'll get you water.
EMS later arrived on scene and pronounced 19-year-old Ray Castro deceased. His 17-year-old girlfriend survived the gunshot wound to her leg and eventually made a full recovery. The 78-year-old man's car was totaled in this incident, and the community set up a GoFundMe page to help him buy a new car. In the aftermath of the incident, one resident was allowed back into her home to retrieve her dogs when she noticed a bullet hole in the front of the house. She alerted an officer at the scene and allowed investigators inside to recover any related evidence. Thankfully, the stray round hadn't struck anyone. That same day, the Beloit Police Department requested that the Wisconsin Department of Justice's Division of Criminal Investigation take over the investigation into the officer-involved shooting. On May 17, 2024, the Rock County District Attorney officially cleared Roscoe Police Sergeant Lewis, ruling that his actions in the fatal shooting of Ray Castro were lawful acts of self-defense. Then, on May 30th, 2024, the Winnebago County State's Attorney in Illinois also cleared South Beloit Police Detective Reed, concluding that his decision to shoot the 17-year-old driver in the leg was legally justified to stop her from running him over.